Hello there, I'm the Rampant Mystic and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And today, as you can see, we are warping into a new system because we are going to be doing a derelict freighter and apparently combat. Hello, slow me down please. That was a little bit scary. Well, since we're already in this fight, we might as well do it, right? You never know, it could be an S-class freighter, but I doubt it. Now let's actually see what we have here. Or you know what? Today we could farm a freighter. For a little bit. I mean, I was planning on doing a how to farm a S-class freighter for a very long time, but never really got to actually doing it. I've explained it many times. I guess I'll explain it again. You know, there's somebody out there, this might be their first video, they say. You might be like, oh hey, hello, why didn't he explain anything? So basically you want to warp into a system in which you have a freighter you like. For example, this one. I kind of like the design. Even though we've had that design for a very long time, I am still willing to take it. Once the ships are defeated, you just need to dock, you don't need to respond to the message. As per usual. And the only thing you need to do after you land is, of course, to scout the ship. Now, the thing is, I actually should have saved in the station before this, and I didn't. So this is actually not going to be 29 plus 7. So this is a B class. Our last save is in the Nexus. So what you can do from here is, if you didn't make a save in the station, and if you don't want the ship, let's say your last save was in the previous system, because it probably is, what you want to do is you want to actually reload the game. It's going to reload you on the last system. If you don't like this freighter, and this freighter is in, actually can't access the system map here. This freighter is in system A that you went to. So you want to go to a different system, you're going to get a different freighter. You're guaranteed the combat. The combat is guaranteed. You're going to get a derelict, you're going to get one of these freighters. But if you don't want that specific design, just jump to a different system. When you find a system with the design you want, you need to go to the station and save, which is what we're going to do in a moment. Alright, we're warping into the new system, and as you can see, a different freighter, and again, we almost were hit. Now what you want to do is you want to avoid the battle. You don't care about the battle. You want to go to the station. Don't shoot anything. It's not going to matter much, but don't shoot anything. Just go to the station. And what you want to do is you want to save. Now, we can't actually pulse jump because local enemy disruptions, of course. Why not? And we just want to go on a station, land, and exit our plane. Ship is the word I'm looking for. Anyway, once we do that, the game's going to save, because this is the freighter design I want. For example, this is the freighter design I want. Once we exit, we're going to get restore point saved, and we can just enter and go into combat. Now, every time we reload the game, we're going to spawn in this station, and this fight and this freighter are going to be here. Now, that freighter is not going to always have whatever class it currently is. Now, we don't know what class it is until we actually land on it. Okay, there's apparently no more local enemy disruptions. Never mind. There's a local enemy. Let's go find him out. And of course, the combat after the save is a little bit more annoying because the ships are spread apart. And now, so we're gonna have to slightly hunt them down, but there was only 5 of them, so we're good. And maybe they take down this one? Nope. Of course they don't. The AI doesn't do any damage. Which, I don't know. I don't know why they don't. Kind of seems ridiculous that a big ship like this wouldn't be able to take care of 5 pirates. And this should be, I believe, the last one. And gone. Alright, afterwards, we don't need to wait for the captain to respawn. As soon as all of them are gone, we could just start landing. Wait a minute. Did I got mixed up. Where is that? I got disoriented. Yeah, I'm in the wrong ship. No, I'm not in the wrong ship. I'm just on the wrong side of the ship. There it is. There's the right side. Oh, this is a long one. We don't need to talk to the commander, as per usual. You don't need to, he just wastes time. You just want to land. Normally you can land as soon as these things turn blue, which means combat has ended, even though the game might not register it, because these actually register the combat, I believe, slightly quicker. Could be wrong about that, though. I could have just been blind. This is a C, 29 plus 7. We don't care about the slots because we have a lot of bulkheads, and bulkheads are actually not that difficult to obtain. But what we do care is about the class, which will be shown, of course, in the analysis visor anywhere, except, you know, except when we're pointing at our ship. But as long as we're pointing at the freighter, it's going to show up the class, which is C29 plus 7. Now, do we actually have 51 million? We do, but that is for a C class. That is not for an S class. An S class is a little bit more expensive. So let's reload our game again and try again. Alright, we just loaded in. As you can see, the textures were not even streamed yet. As soon as you go out of the station where you saved, as long as it is in the system with the combat, you are going to get emergency comms established, which means there's combat going on. Same ship, same design, and I believe the color remains the same as well. So the only thing we need to do is rush and kill as many of these as possible, as quickly as possible. Since they are kind of docile in the first couple of seconds, at least that's my observation. And they're kind of together, so it's easier to hello, that's a new one. It's kind of easier to take them down. I believe there was one more somewhere. Hostile ships defeated. Now, so long as I can get my bearings correctly. Oh, wow, that's a nice design. I like that. I actually really do like that. All right. Let me actually get to the ship. There it is. And let's land and check out. See what class this is. Hey, if we're lucky, this is going to be an S class. I doubt it, but this, keep in mind, this is one of the longer farms in No Man's Sky, as it could take you a very long time to actually get an S class vessel. A class, not bad. That's 128 million. So an S class is going to be only slightly more expensive than this. And well, we have some money. Okay, yeah. We need to reload the save. Okay, attempt number, what is it? 2, 3? Total? Of course, I think it's 3. Now, for those wondering, the game does normally save as soon as you exit the ship, but because this freighter is a temporary event, it doesn't. Only if it's on your freighter will it save. So make sure you don't land anywhere else, do anything else. Just do this for as long as you want or need, right? You know, some people have farmed this until they've gotten an S-class freighter. Others, like me, are generally bored after doing it for 2 or 3 times and just ignore it. I'll just get it when I get it. But, you know what? Oh, this is such a nice looking ship, though. Oh, why can't I buy it? This is such a nice looking vessel. Yeah, it's not as big or as grand or anything, but since we can actually upgrade the freighters now with bulkheads, it doesn't really matter what type of freighter you have, so long as, you know, if you want an S-class, you get an S-class. In my opinion, it's not that big of a deal, except for bragging rights. But I do like bragging rights, so I do like getting them from time to time. This is a C class, as you can see. The classes do change, so do the slots. This is a 27 plus 6. Now let's go ahead, do this one more time. Alrighty, attempt number 5-4. Oops. Oh, what do you mean I can't count? Of course I can't count. That's not nothing new. Oh, hello. Alright, that's gonna be annoying. I'm not actually entirely sure why that's happening. I'm sorry if there was some coughing there. Just needed to clear my throat. Okay. Let's take care of these. Oh no, I got only one of them. I thought I got 2 of them. No, that's not fair. Come on. No, no, no. Alright, that's a little bit better. If I can get this one as well. Well, there's 2 of them, okay. Because the positron ejector has a wide range. Oh no, okay, apparently that is the same time it says hostile ships completed. What was I saying? The positron ejector has a wide area and does a lot of damage, so it can destroy 2 ships with 1 shot. C-class again, 27 plus 6. Well, let's go for another one. Alright, I believe this is attempt number 5. I could be wrong though. Let's just switch to positron ejector because for some reason the game doesn't remember what weapon you had selected. It never does. Always defaults to the positron ejector. Now the problem is I don't want to shoot close to the freighter because you can damage it, and when you damage it, it's going to get annoyed and it's going to start firing on you. I've never liked shooting next to these freighters for that specific reason. Well, let's just say that I've gotten into trouble before for that. It's not like I can destroy you or anything. It's just kind of annoying. You lose reputation as well. But I believe if you get these cargo containers, you can actually get salvage frigate data. I believe it's what's called data. It's either data or technology. And these cargo pods. And there's a chance you might get salvage frigate technology. I just said that I don't want to shoot next to this. Right, we are on the other end, but it looks like there's one more enemy because these turrets are firing. Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's land and see. Well, that was from a far away distance. I'm actually not entirely sure if the name changes of the ship, but that actually doesn't matter because you can always rename the ships. But I do know that the design stays the same, so there is that. And this is a B class, so the best we've gotten is currently an A class. I don't really care unless it's an S class, so we're gonna do this one more so we can try out our luck. I'm feeling it. We might get it tonight. Alright. Oh, let's see. Change our weapons. Let's not forget about that. And the first target we see, we're heading towards that. There should be 2 of them. Okay, there you see I got both of them. It was an accident, but I got both of them. So we're gonna call it skill even though it was an accident. Oh, that was skill though. I was actually aiming for that. I can't believe I got it, but... Okay, lovely. I think that might have been all of them. Like, if you're quick enough and if they all come from the same side, you can get them before they disperse into all directions, and it becomes a lot quicker, but that's for somebody far more skilled than me. That's not for me. I generally do this once in a blue moon, even though it's been at least once more in the past month. And let us see, and this is a C-class freighter. Well, we're gonna leave things off here. Hopefully somebody finds this video useful. I was planning on doing something a little bit more... well, actually getting a freighter, taking a couple of hours to farm this, and editing it all up, but I don't have the time anymore, and if it is going to happen, it's going to be way down the line. Now, there's other videos, of course, by creators who have put in a lot of time doing this, and probably better explained, but thank you for watching my video, and I do hope to see you all around. See ya.